Welcome to another live stream. Today we're gonna be talking about how to navigate the weekends if you want to see better results and you don't want to start all over again and again and again on Mondays, okay? So let's be real because the weekends are usually when things fall apart for me, for you, for anyone basically who doesn't have a plan and they don't know how to adapt, okay? Because you might go really good from Monday to Friday, and then the Friday comes in and then you are like, boom, dinner's out, drinks, snacks, lazy mornings, no meal prep, and you are just doing random things, right? And then Monday hits, you're gonna step on the scale and you're like, fuck, I ruined my progress. And now you feel like you are starting all over again and again. Okay. So let's fix it because I have three parts that I want to talk about and what really helped me on my 10 years journey. Because it's not about starting all over again and again and again, because you are just in the cycle. We want to think a little bit differently. Okay. Because 2 days per week, like the weekends, are 100 days in a year. So from the 365 days that we have, 100 days in a year is just the weekends. And if we're gonna fuck up those 100 days, yeah, then definitely you will not see the results that you want to, okay? Because that's like 30% of the year of your progress. So if you think about it, weekends can actually slow you down or speed you up. Okay, but it is not about perfection. I'm not here to judge you. You know that. It's about being smart. Okay, so let's talk about part one, and it's how to eat smart when you are going out, especially over the weekends. So I want you to look at the menu and then just find something that is super lean, that is not fried or it's not like loaded with mayonnaise. I want you to always pick something with protein. So it could be chicken, fish, eggs, tofu, steak, because protein will actually keep you full and help you maintain those muscles and fire up the metabolism as well. Because the protein takes a little bit longer to digest, which means you will be actually burning more body fat. So always protein first, okay? So whenever you are going to the restaurant, always make sure that you are hitting your protein. It doesn't matter what kind of protein, but this is something that I want you to start with, okay? Then I want you to build your plate with maybe half veggies or some complex carbs like potatoes. Like, let's try to not have anything processed. Like pasta is very processed, even though they are using like flour, but it's still processed basically. Toast is processed as well. Kind of granolas are mostly processed if they are not homemade. So I would just be aware of those things that is processed. So I want you to think of complex carbs, which is veggies. So it could be boiled potatoes, it could be asparagus, it could be broccoli. Edamame beans are really good ones. And I want you to think of your plate, and then we want to basically find a fist that it's kind of like a protein, then a fist of carbs, and then a lot of veggies. And we want to avoid anything that is like mayonnaise. There is like a lot of mayonnaise or a lot of cheese that is fried foods, and stuff like that, because that will actually increase your calories like crazy. And then you will just feel bloated afterwards, which again, you will go over your calories and you will be in a surplus. So you will not lose the weight over the weekend. Okay. Because we want to definitely watch the hidden extras. So if you are eating out, they usually put a lot of sauces, creamy dressings as well, or fried sides, and it adds up. Honestly, it adds up. So what I usually do, I ask for a sauce on the side, and I am skipping, for example, the bread basket if I'm not really hungry, and that also helps me to save the calories basically. Then if you are still going out over the weekend, I want you to play kind of with the numbers. So if you know that you're gonna get, let's say, sushi or pizza or pasta with your friends, I want you to lower down on your calories in the morning or during the lunchtime. So in the morning, I want you to maybe eat just Greek yogurt with a lot of berries, maybe 5 grams of walnuts, so your protein will get digested better. So something that will save you calories, but it's high in protein and high in volume. Or for example, rice cakes with 3 or 4 egg whites would be good, or maybe 2 egg whites and then 1 egg would be good one as well. I would avoid any avocados. I would avoid a lot of oats, for example. I would avoid any sourdough, even though sourdough is good. But again, it's like 150 calories, just one slice, right? So you can save these calories for later when you are going out with your friends. With that being said, if you are planning to drink alcohol, then we definitely need to count those cocktails into your diet, basically into your calories and macros. So let's say one cocktail will be about 200 to 300 calories. Prosecco is about 150 calories. Aperol is the same, kind of like 160 calories. A beer can be like 200 to 300 calories. So you can definitely Google it or go to ChatGPT and ask, hey, how much calories is this drink? Or if I'm gonna have this beer or this prosecco, how much calories am I using right now? And then just put it into my app so we can calculate those calories, and then you will see how much left you have. But don't worry if you are gonna go over. Honestly, these numbers are just for us to understand your body, how your body is responding, and why you might feel bloated in the morning. And then basically from those numbers, we're gonna learn what to do next time, how to be better next time as well. Okay. But if you actually want to really lose weight and you want to see amazing results and you don't want to just fuck it up with like 6 cocktails, then I would go for soda water, and then you can ask some lemon in there, or some frozen raspberries, some kind of garnish. So it looks like you have a soda with something, and no one will ask you if it's gin and tonic or if it's a prosecco and stuff like that, but it's just soda with some garnish inside. So this is something that I used to do. So people will stop asking me, hey, why are you not drinking? Because they don't know that I'm not drinking, right? If it's like soda and lemon or raspberries inside. So this is just my trick when it comes down to the alcohol. Then I want you to kind of focus on just focusing on the macros and the calories. And if you are going out, then eat balanced before. I don't want you to starve if you're gonna go to the restaurant, because what will happen if you are starving, then you're gonna overeat. You're gonna order double, you're gonna order desserts, you're gonna order starters and the mains as well, and you're gonna go just crazy, and then you will feel super bloated. And I want you to always pay attention to what you are eating as well. So for example, if it's like a lot of carbs or a lot of mayonnaise, a lot of fried foods, a lot of even soy sauce is really low in calories, it's high in salt, right? So these kind of foods will make you bloated, and then you will weigh a little bit more the next day. So I want you to just pay attention to these foods and how you are feeling afterwards. Then second part, if you know that you will be eating, I want you to move more. Okay, I'm gonna challenge you, because if you know that you will be eating a little bit more, then I want you to get 10,000 steps. Walk to the cafe, maybe dance at home, maybe when you will be cleaning, just do extra steps, or if you're gonna go shopping to, for Christmas presents or for something, for birthday presents, whatever, just do a few more laps in the shop, just so you get more steps. So basically any kind of movements that you can do, then definitely focus on that. And for example, if you are on holidays, then I want you to maybe hire a bike, and then just instead of taking Uber, go by the bike, or you can do it here in Prague as well. Like definitely try to find extra movement, because the more you're gonna move, the more calories you're gonna burn as well, right? And if you are not planning on drinking alcohol, then I would do the workout in the morning before your dinner, before your party, because you will feel amazing. Your metabolism will be up, and you will make better food choices as well, because you feel like you don't want to fuck up your hard work that you've done in the gym. So that's kind of my trick as well that I'm doing. I usually focus on really heavy leg days during the weekend. First, because I have more time, and second, because I can eat a little bit more as well, and then I know that my body will digest all the food much better if I am actually working on my muscles. So yeah, get your workouts in as well. And then even 20 to 30 minutes counts. You can do at home. Like if you don't want to go to the gym, if you are working out at home, then just do like body squats, then do a few push-ups, just like, I don't know, go around the house, just try to find some extra movements. Okay. Then the third part that I want to talk about is your mindset. I don't want you to say, like, okay, it's Monday, I fucked up all my progress, so I'm gonna fuck this whole week as well. Okay. If you overeat, don't punish yourself. We've all been there. I've been there as well. Like sometimes I go over with my cocktail. Sometimes I go over with food, especially during like birthday celebrations and with cakes or Christmas celebrations and stuff like that. I want you to always think of, okay, how can I jump back into my routine? How can I be better with my next meal? So, for example, if you know that you overate at lunch because you went with a colleague or something with your friends, then how can I be better for my dinner? What's the choices that I'm gonna make for my dinner, or can I get extra steps during the night, and so on. So definitely always think about the next steps, because it's not like, okay, I am falling behind or I just ruined my progress with this one meal. Honestly, just one meal will not ruin your progress. It's the all mindset that you have. If you're gonna fuck every single meal every single time, and then that's when everything will slow down. Okay, because you didn't fail. We are just living our lives. We are humans, okay? And these kind of dinners and weekend parties and stuff like that, we need to pay this into, we need to, how do I say it? Like, we need to incorporate these things into our fitness lifestyle, right? That's why I can maintain my progress over the 10 years, even though I am living my life. It's just because I know how to balance everything in. Because progress is made when you get back on track, not when you are saying, okay, I'm failing, or I just fucked up my progress. It's basically whenever you can jump right back in. Okay. So hopefully that helped you. If you have any questions, let me know and we can definitely come up with the plan together. But on Mondays, I want you to send a meal prep picture into the group chat. So we are not starting all over again. We are actually just jumping back on track, and we are doing our best. I don't want you to lower down the calories on Mondays or stuff like that. I just want you to start meal prepping, send a meal prep picture into the group chat, get your steps in, maybe get more steps than usually, or maybe just spend 10 minutes on some cycling or Stairmaster in the gym, and then get your workouts in as well, because I want to see your post-workout selfies. So I hope that helped you. And yeah, we got it, girl. Okay, we got it together. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'll speak to you soon.